Welcome again, my lovely, to my YouTube channel. My name is Natasha. I'm a qualified personal trainer and Health at Every Size verified provider. If you're feeling a little bit stiff and you're wanting to work on that mobilization of joints and muscles, and you also want to improve your strength, but you're at a very kind of beginner level, maybe you're not as strong as you used to be, or you're just looking to get a bit stronger, this is the video for you. Today we're doing a bit of a crossover between mobilization and strength work. You won't need any equipment today, but you may need a yoga mat if you haven't got a carpeted area. As always, you are in charge of the workout, not me. I'm just here for suggestions and for a little bit of inspiration on how to manage working out with a furry friend nearby. As always, listen to your body, take the breaks you need, take the modifications you need. There's no such thing as, a progression or a regression. It's just an option, and you can listen to your body and whatever options it needs. If you like what you see in this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell, particularly if you're wanting to slowly work on your strength, muscular endurance, and cardiovascular fitness, because this is week 4 now of a progressive series that'll take you roughly 5.5 months, going from a beginner, low intensity, low impact level all the way up to a more intense workout and high intensity interval training sessions. Without any further ado, let's get started. So today's workout will be using the floor, and I just wanted to point out a really clever hack for those of you who aren't really comfortable with kneeling, and there are a few kneeling aspects in today's movement. A lot of people don't really enjoy the pressure on their kneecaps or knees when they kneel. So there's a few things you can do. One is to redistribute the pressure. Now you can do this in a few different ways, but I'm going to outline 2. One is to actually use a cushion underneath your knees. Now I don't have a cushion with me, and option 2 is to change the pressure quite differently. So if you have a spare yoga mat, or if you have towels will work. Anything that gets you something about, how thick is this? You're looking for about 1 inch of thickness. You can go more than that if you like. I'm just going to make that 2 inches of thickness just for fun right now. Sorry, Henry. And you can actually place option 1, like the pillow, is to place the knees directly on. The other option is to just bring your knees forward, so you're actually applying pressure on your shin, not your knees. Your knees are completely offloaded. I highly recommend this practice for someone who has a lot of knee pain when they kneel. Now, one thing you'll notice when you do this, your body shifts forward and all of a sudden your core is getting a workout. A little bit of extra fun, really, but you can always take it down a little bit and it'll shift your body weight back a bit. I don't need this in my movement today, so I'm going to put it to the side, but I did just want to bring that to your attention. So without further ado, we're going to get started with our movement, and we're going to start as inspired by my furry friend who'll be popping in and out of today's video. I'm going to start with a cat-cow. So my knees are hip-width apart, my hands are shoulder apart, and I want to place a lengthening in my spine. So I think about rolling my shoulders back and down, and I'm just going to curl. As I curl, I breathe out, and I try and get my boobs as close to my hips as possible, and I breathe in and I stretch my tummy. Breathe out. Breathe in, ignore the microphone falling, not the end of the world. Breathe out. We're going to do this 5 times in total. Let's come for number 3. number 4, and number 5. Alrighty, we're going to stay in this position. This time I'm really wanting to focus on keeping my hands still and my shoulders still. So I'm going to feel the pressure underneath each hand, each palm, and I'm going to keep that pressure the same as I bring my tailbone to the right and then tailbone to the left. And we are wagging our tail. This is 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right, now we're going to do some kneeling and we're going to work our core and our hamstrings in this next movement. I really enjoy this movement. We're going to stand here and we're just going to shift our body weight forward and then shift it back. 2. Use the hands if you like for balance. I just like to incorporate them because I feel graceful. That's it. 3, tall spine. 4, lean back. Can you go any further? And 5, wonderful. Back to the start. Here we go. Keeping the shoulders strong. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right, let's wiggle. Keep the hands where they are. 1, 2, and what we're actually doing here is we are getting our body used to having our hands in this position and us placing part of our body weight over our hands. All right, coming to kneeling. Let's go. And what we're doing here, we're getting our body used to placing body weight over the knees and the shins and the feet. And this will come in handy as we start practicing standing up from a sitting position. We also get some quad work right now, hamstring and core work throughout. Let's do one more. Try and take it slow. All right, again, focus on putting pressure on those hands. Now I'm going to give you an option here. If you're not enjoying the pressure in your wrists, you're going to punch the earth. I like that sensation. All right, and we have 1. So remember, keep part of your body weight over the top of your hands, yeah? Today's practice is about getting us comfortable on the floor, getting us comfortable lying down on the floor, and getting us comfortable pushing part of our body weight up off the floor, because that'll come in handy in this progressive series that we're doing. It also is just neat stuff to do all round. All right, let's wag the tail, focus on setting those shoulders, and let's go wag. And number 2, keep the shoulders still. 3, shoulders still. 4, even pressure underneath each hand. 5. All right, finishing up, and then we're going to lie on the floor, come into kneeling, forward and back. 2, 3, woo, got a bit enthusiastic there. 4 and 5. Come down to sitting. All right, let's lie on our side. Now you do have an option here to do that, like Cleo centerfold kind of head on hand. I prefer to come all the way down here. Once again, if you're finding you're not exactly feeling comfortable with the pressure from the ground, you are more than welcome to put another yoga mat on the floor, maybe some towels. They're your options. I'm feeling quite comfortable where I am right now though. First things first, check your alignment. Don't get into fetal position. Be as straight as an arrow so that we can work on our core, okay? So we're going to turn our pelvic floor on. We're going to turn our core on, and we're going to slowly lift the leg up to the side and down. And the number one thing I see people do with this is they roll a bit onto their back and their leg is actually kicking forward. They're not actually raising straight up sideways. We can do 5 in total, so we have another 2. And 5. Beautiful. And now we're going to roll onto our back. We're going to do 5 bridges. Once again, getting used to working on the floor. Hands wherever you like them. I like them like this. And we squeeze our butt comes up. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. All right. And now we do the other side. You can just roll over, but because I want to see your beautiful face, I'm going to roll over here. Once again, start in a straight position. Actually going to move my pack to the front here. Looks a bit dorky. No apologies. All right, nice and tall and straight as you can. Tummy muscles on, let's go. 1, straight to the side. 2, try and make sure your body doesn't rock and roll. That is how we use our core, yeah? We've got 2 more. 4 and 5. Fantastic. We're going to roll onto our back for bridges. I think you can see the pattern that we're getting into now, yeah? Let's go. And we have 5 bridges. 1 and 2, squeeze your butt. 3, squeeze your butt. 4 and 5. All right, back to the other side. Yeah, you can see the pattern we're going through, the motions. All right, ready? Let's go. 1, come down. 2 and 3, 4, don't rock and roll the body, you got this. 5, rolling onto the back. Okay, so we've rolled onto our backs, knees are hip width apart, feet are hip width apart. And we're going to squeeze up for 1, come down, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. All right, let's roll to the other side. Remember, you can just roll on your side. I'm doing this so you can just see me. All right, we ready? Starting in that straight position. Try not to rock and roll the body. We go. 1, 2, legs straight up to the side. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Let's go on our back, and then we're going to do everything once more over and change it up. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All right, roll to the side. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let your body rock and roll. You got this, my darling. We're nearly there. All right, second last time for bridges. Let's enjoy them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, really squeeze that butt. 4, and dig your heels into the ground. 5, all right. Last time for those lateral leg raises. You ready? Oh, Getting into position, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, last time for bridges, and then we move on. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful work, my lovely. If you need a little bit of water, grab some. I'm just gonna adjust my tights, adjust the activewear. Alrighty. All right, how's this going? This is going okay. All right, so when you are ready, I want you to come to the middle of your mat and I want you to face forward. We're gonna do a little bit more of that upper body pressure on the ground. We're gonna do something a bit different. So this is where honestly, we've done a bit of mobilization everywhere, but this is where I really enjoy. We're going to work up the kind of strength in our shoulders so that in a few weeks' time when we're starting to do things like push-ups, we're feeling a little bit more confident with placing our body weight on our hands. So if you want to get a cushion or whatever you need for underneath your knees, go for it. But we're going to start in that position that we started in at the very start. But this time, we're going to aim to keep our butt and legs still. So everything from the hips down stays still. And I want you to move your hands from one side to the other. So making kind of like a little semicircle, yeah? That's it. And you may feel your core working as well, incidentally. So guess what, how many we're gonna do? Yeah, 5. And then we're gonna have a break. So this is number 3. And just walk your hands around, hips staying still. This is number 4. And number 5. Keep the hips as still as you can. I know it's not going to be amazing, but you'll get somewhat there. And when you're ready, push back, get a bit cozy here. How about while we're here, after I adjust my microphone, how about we just take some time to just enjoy some deep breaths. Once again, getting our body used to placing some weight on our knees and shins, all right? Let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more. All right, this time we're going to walk forward and walk back 5 times. Let's go. Walk forward. Make your knees a little bit straighter. Come back. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side so you can see the position of my body. Walk out a bit to where you feel comfortable. Walk back. So we're not in this box plank position anymore. We're walking away from it. Walk back. Walk back. Let's do one more. All right, give those wrists a bit of a shake. If this is new and you're starting at the start of this progressive series, or if it's been a long time since you've done any floor work, the wrists and hands may feel a bit tender. That's fine, it's normal. Give them a shake. If it's hurting, stop, listen to your body, but just reflect on what is it that just feels unusual and you need to build some strength and confidence in, and what is not serving your body, okay? All right, let's come back to the semicircle. So starting, I'm going to start on my right and I'm going to go 1, 2, And 3, keeping those hips still. And 4. And 5. Oh, let's breathe. And breathe. Breathe. You know what's next? Let's get ready. Walkouts, walk-ins. All right, let's go. And 2, you may feel some tension in your arms. We are giving them a bit of a workout today. Just enjoy the challenge. If you need to take a break, take a break. Last one. All right, give them a shake. All right, my lovelies, we are about to do our last round, and then that's it for today's practice. You're always more than welcome to start again from the very start if you're really enjoying it and you want a bit more, or check out one of the other videos if you're feeling for something a bit different. I hope you come back to this practice. It's a nice one today, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have liked it, click like. Helps me figure out the stuff that you like and more stuff that you want. And please, if you want to. I love those comments. All right, are we ready? Okay, semicircle. I'm starting on my right and I'm going to my left. And back. Keeping the hips still. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. So keeping the hips still, so we're mobilizing our spine a bit. All right, let's breathe. And just feel that rush of oxygen. Last one. I wonder how your hands are doing. Are they feeling a little bit on fire? Mine are. Remember, that's natural, that's normal, it's okay. Give it a bit of a shake. The more you do this, the more that your body gets used to it, and it starts doing some really cool things like reinforcing the bone to get stronger. Your muscles get used to working in these positions and things become easier. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's walk out, walk back, walk. 3 more. Thank you so much for coming today, my lovelies. I really hope you've enjoyed your time. I know I have. I look forward to seeing you back here on the channel again, or through any of the social medias. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.